this is Howard of avtransfers.co.uk doing a little product review this morning. I went down to the supermarket and have been eyeing one of these for quite a while, a cordless jigsaw for very reasonable money, £28, £27.99. Now, when I picked it up, I realized it doesn't come with a battery. So it ended up that I had to go and ask someone for the battery charger kit because they don't put them on the shelves in case they're stolen. Charming. So I had to pick that up along with it. Now this is a universal battery charger, and this will charge any of the cordless tools in their range, the 20 volt range, and I think it's called the Parkside X 20 volt Team series. So that seemed like a really good deal. So for that and that, with obviously a nice case, it came to $48.48 if you mind the 2 bags I bought. So quite a good deal. So we're going to open it up and have a look. Okay, so just a very basic item here. No bells and whistles, it seems. There is place, it looks like, for a charger, and a couple of heavy blade, another heavy blade, and a fine blade. I'm not sure if these are proprietary or if you could use any jigsaw blade. They look pretty standardized. Some nice surplus oil in there, but a nice reassuring click when it does that, because that's off and on. And oh, some assembly required. Okay, no, yes, some sort of a device. Oh, interesting knob, kind of resistive, kind of hard to push. Mind you, I am right-handed, not left-handed, but yeah, it probably weighs about, well, let's have a look how much it weighs. It weighs just on, what's that, 1.75 kilograms, or just under 4 pounds. So about as heavy as a normal jigsaw. In fact, it feels slightly heavier, and that's without the battery. But it feels well built. Let's have a look at the charger. Oh, the phone's upside down for some reason. So this is the charger. Fused plug. Okay. And the charger looks pretty okay. Green is charging, red isn't. Charges at 21.5 volts. I'm not too sure how long the charge time is, but let's pop the battery on and take a look. Okay, so here's the charger plugged in. It's lit up, which is a good sign. It means it's not rubbish. The battery itself seems kind of decent. 2000 milliamp hours. It's at 2 amps at 40 watt hours. Manufactured February 2020. Wow, just before the pandemic hit, right? Lithium-Ion. Okay, it feels about the same weight as a Makita or any of those. I'm not too sure if it's cross-compatible. I doubt it, because I'm sure there'll be licensing issues. But I've got a Makita cordless drill, which I love, but that was a lot more expensive and prohibitive. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's on charge. Let's see how we go. And while we're looking at that, let's have a look at this battery manual and just see if it's got anything interesting. Okay. Oh, it's got a little light on the side somewhere. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, that's nice. It's got a little light on the side. If you push it, I've never seen that before, you can tell how good the charge is. So the charge isn't bad. Wow, oh, that is a nice feature. That I like. All right. What else is there in here? Okay. Let's have a look. See. Do not throw it in a fire. Don't use below 10 degrees or above 40. Okay. If the red control LED flashes, this means the battery pack is overheated. Okay, we don't want that. If the red and green-orange LEDs both flash, this means the battery pack is broken. Okay, well, that's good to know. Switch. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this goodie. How do we insert the blade? This is always a good thing to do. Now, I must just point out, oh my God, there's what looks like a service hotline in the UK and in Germany, Northern Ireland. So yeah, it looks like it's well supported here. Certainly good for the money. Okay, it's over here. We've got the blade. As I was going to say, I'm a very light user of these products. I'm not a heavy, I don't have a workshop as such. I only use these things for small projects. So I don't need a particularly heavy duty item, although if I was going to go heavy duty, I probably wouldn't buy one of these. But for the odd piece of wood I need to cut, am I being silly here? Let's have a look. I'm assuming you just push that in there. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I figured it out. So you have to push, sorry, I don't want to cover the lens while I'm doing this. You've got to push that up. And while you're pushing that up, you slide the blade in. So I like the fact that there's a roller there. It's a good sign. I think that's pretty common these days. Okay, this is going to be very, very close up now. Push that up. Oh, and boom. And I guess that sits like that. Just see it. Oh, no, it hasn't gone click. I would imagine it would go click, wouldn't it? Okay. Seems all right. Hang on. Okay, that's better. You just got to push it past the point where it kind of sits nicely, and it's actually got a nice little hoodie that you can pop up like that. And you've got some guides that are quite nice. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest. It's quite a short blade. I would imagine that's just because it's the included blade. But that looks really good. That looks encouraging. Let's try it with a battery. So we've got the battery in. And if you try and use it now, it's not moving. But if you push this in... Wow. Even has a nice light at the end. Okay, so you've got to release it here. That looks pretty good. Let's just extend it out a bit and see how far out it can go. Okay, so that's about 4 centimeters. So I'd imagine this is limited to what, excuse the cat scratching. Cat scratching himself. Cat, you're scratching yourself. Cat, psst, psst. Yeah, what you doing? You're not impressed. Okay, so that's about 4 centimeters. So I'm not sure if you would need a longer blade or if that's pretty standard. That seems pretty standard to me for a normal jigsaw. Watch that action. Now it's got these doohickeys. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not too sure what those are for. Sounds like it's speed to me. That sounds faster. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's see what that does. What is that dial for? I like the fact it's got a good book in here. I'm very impressed. I think for 48 bucks, it's very reasonable. There's a lot of these on Amazon for more. I think the cheapest one there was about 70, and people weren't raving about it. Just trying to see here, the slide shoe. You're not going to worry with the slide shoe. But I am going to look at, I'd like to know what 8 is. What is 8? 8 is guide roller. Guide rotor. Okay, I'm not too sure how that works. Guide rotor. Let's just have a look here. Okay, just jumping back to what it's got here. 2 saw blades, 1 metal blade, 1 Allen key for integrated Allen key holder. Allen key for integrated Allen key holder. Really? I don't see no Allen key holder or Allen key in here. Where would the Allen key be? Well, I'm sure we can get another Allen key if we need to, but I don't see one in here. Oh, maybe it's included physically in the item already. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the Allen key there. Oh, that's quite handy. Very nice. A really nice tool. I mean, for the money, what a bargain. Oh, sorry, manufactured November 2021. Imported by... It's imported into Britain. Okay. Parkside. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I think that's a really nice jigsaw. You know, I like to build stuff. Build arcade cabinets, build hi-fi components. That's a nice tool. With a case, I think it screams bargain. And this is obviously for your schmeckers if you want to blow out all the dirt, if you're that way inclined. Very nice. Like I say, for the day I bought it, which is today, what's today, Halloween? 31st of the 10th. That is pretty amazing. Pretty much a good buy. So, you know, for the average schmendrick who's making a few cuts in wood, that is a good buy. £28 for that. And £20 for the charger. I recommend it. Anyway, that's all for now. Howard from AB Transfers, reviewing the Cordless Jigsaw PSTDA 20Li B3. And more interesting reviews to follow. And candid reviews to follow, including a free cat. From AB Transfers, cheers for now. Quick addendum. This button is not off and on. This is for the waste. If you wish to, spit the waste out the backside or not. It's not a power switch. Okay, that was my error. And I think that this area here is purely for the battery. I don't believe it's for a charger as well, but I'll only know when I pack it up later on. Bye for now.